Hey everybody. I've had a couple questions from students about assignment 7, and in fact just got off a session with a student where we went through some of the information there, and I figured maybe it's worth a quick tutorial on the concept of an array, ARRAY, as it's likely a method that you can use in assignment here. Assignment 7 wants you to basically take a pattern, which would be consisting of single characters, and process them one character at a time to calculate the base 10 version of that pattern, right? And an array is a good way to do that. In short, an array is a um, contiguous piece of memory where you have a bunch of elements in the array that are stored in order, right? So you can think about different analogies here. Like if I have like a bunch of mail slots in the front of an apartment building, each mail slot is numbered from, room 100 or address 100 to address 119. And so there's 20 slots in order, and each slot can hold mail for a particular location, right? And so if you've looked at the other videos that I published this week about lists, lists are similar. And in fact, Python is kind of strange in the fact that arrays and lists are much more interchangeable in Python than they are in other languages. But let me just kind of demo a few things around an array, which I think will help here. So let's say that I just input a pattern, and we'll use zeros and ones here, like you might do for assignment 7. And so notice that I haven't turned this into an integer yet. What I want to do is I want to process each of these characters one at a time. I want to do error checking on it and so on. I can access a particular character in this array using what's called an array subscript, which is a number inside square brackets. So x of 0 is going to give me the leftmost entry. In fact, let's make this a little bit more obvious. Input a pattern. 0, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D. There we go. So now if I print x of 0, I should get 0. If I print x of 1, I should get 1. If I print x of 7, I should get D. So you can see everything in between. I have a function called len, which is the length, and that will give me the length of the pattern. So with this, you should be able to do kind of step 1 of assignment 7, which is input the pattern and check to make sure that it's exactly 8 characters. And then using a loop, you should be able to go through these different characters and do the appropriate thing with them to generate the binary to decimal conversion. And you can either go from 0 to 7, or you can go from 7 to 0, depending on how you want to do it. This is an array can be pretty restrictive because really big arrays can be unwieldy. And if we really get into some advanced programming, if I have a really big array and I want to manipulate the order of things, if I want to make space or delete space, it is very memory intensive and can be very slow. And so there's other data structures that are much better. And this would be a topic that we would park until you take CS260, for example, where you can learn more. And you get a little bit of it in 161, actually, but it's really CS260 where we cover this in a lot of detail here. But this is basically a quick intro for arrays that should get you going on assignment 7. Let's use this discussion forum if you have any questions about that. Thanks.